What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new FIFA 16 video. Today we're going to be looking at what I think could be the most OP squad in FIFA 16. It has every aspect you want. It's got most overpowered players you can think about and it is pretty mental. I've even got cheaper options or different options on the bench if the ones I'm going for don't suit you or the way you want to play. But the reason why I've built this insanely OP squad is because I found this app on my iPhone which I wanted to share with you guys. It is called the Foot Wager app. You should be able to see it on your screen now. Now, it's a really cool little app. It's like a FIFA app. And what you can do, you can earn coins on there for doing other stuff. And then you can also wager it. I am quite a big fan of wagering coins because sometimes I quite like to fancy myself as a bit of a FIFA player. So, there's a few things you can do. You can get your free credits thing. So, for example, you can watch an advert as I'm going to do here. As you see right there, that's got me an extra 200 coins as well, which is pretty decent. I think you can do it as many times as you want. There's also a lucky spin, which is pretty cool. Like, you can spin and win, so you can pay, like, do particular spins. I've got some spins set up for me already, but here, as you see, that was the first spin and you get those players, so you get like 6k. I'm not completely sure how it works, but if I do a lucky spin here, I think, oh, so they're the options you have, and then you can click to spin for one of those things. And I won on the 6, so I've got 6k credits now. That's pretty decent. You can also get players, and I'm sure it will be to their similar value. You claim it now. I've got a few spins if I wanted to use them, but I'm not going to use them now. But as you can see, so you can earn coins using your lucky spins. And of course, there's the match finder thing. But as you load into the match finder thing, I find this bit to be really cool. You can download apps and like sign up to websites and do stuff like that to physically earn yourself these coins. Like, you can sign up, like, there's free ones, you just do a survey, you can get like 10k coins. So if you're like struggling for coins on FIFA, that's a good way to do it. But then, of course, you can get through to the match finder section. Now, this app is relatively new, but this weekend, apparently, there's going to be a lot of people using the app. So if you want to get yourself a game, you can either go in the match finder or you can go to the match creator section, create a match, do whatever you want, and then you can wager your coins. And then when you're finally done, I'll do this at the end of the video, but the quickest way to do it, if you guys want to get your coins out, you list your player for 3,100 minimum price for 3 days. That's important to do. Then you say what the buy now is. You need to have at least 10k to be able to withdraw it. But say we go for Giroud, we'll do a search and they'll find that there's not actually a player listed at that price. So we'll obviously, I'll list mine and you get your coins. So honestly, it's a really good app. I would recommend it and it's really cool if you guys want to wager or make yourself some extra coins. But nonetheless, we're going to get stuck into this insanely OP squad that we are going to be building here. And I honestly think this is one of the most OP squads going. Now, in goal, I'm going to have Jack Butland. You can use his normal or inform. For the simple fact that I have his inform already in my club, I'm going to stick it in. But you can use his normal card completely fine. Right back, we have a player that I'm a huge fan of. I'm sure, obviously, the fact I'm an Arsenal fan does influence it, but I think he's one of the best right backs going on this game. I think he is so OP. 95 pace, you really can't go wrong. Then we are actually going to have another Arsenal player in right centre-back. I know he's got an 84 card, but for some reason I don't have it in my club. Lauren Koscielny, 78 pace, 84 dribbling, 75 physical, and of course 6'1", he's a really solid centre-back that I would definitely recommend that you pick him up. Now, our left centre-back, this is going to be where it starts to get interesting. We're going to have Otamendi now there. Now, I do want to preface this by saying if you do want to make some changes to the squad, a couple of other options that are available. Of course, you can try Mangala or Zuma at the right centre-back, but that then means you need to either play a City right-back or a Chelsea right-back, depending which one you use, or a French right-back. So that's the only way you can make sure that the right-back will get full chem. You can also, if you're more of a fan of Czech, put Czech in the squad as well, but personally I prefer Jack Butland. So I will be showing you guys the different options you can use as we go throughout. But nonetheless, we're going to get onto our left back, and this is a really different one. We have Vangioni. He is one of the fastest left backs on the game, and I think he's so well rounded. 88 pace, 70 passing, 73 dribbling, 74 defending, and 73 physical. If he's not your cup of tea, you can also use Casco. They both do the exact same job. Then in our left centre mid position, we're sticking with the Argentinian theme, and we actually have the Di Maria before it got upgraded and position changed, so it's the centre mid one. Now, once again, bear in mind that you can use some different variants here. You can use Pastore, that's another one that will work, or this Trejo guy, I believe, should still work, depending on how you put the rest of your squad out, but that will work perfectly fine. And then in centre mid, he's not an Argentinian, but again, I think he's one of the most overpowered centre mids, especially in the middle of the three. I actually have him down as defensive mid, but that is Blas Matuidi. Again, inform variants are completely possible, and I'm going to show you another way you can do the squad soon. But Matuidi's so solid defensively, a really good brick in the middle of the park, and yeah, definitely recommend him. Then, in the right centre mid position, we have arguably one of the best centre mids on FIFA, and that is Paulie P, Big Paul Pogba. Now, that's when the squad starts to get a little bit more expensive. He is 73k. I will show you a cheaper variant shortly, but again, one of my favourite players on the game and so overpowered. Then in right forward, we're going to have Juan Cuadrado, a 5-star skiller, a really solid player. One of my favourites again. I love having 5-star skills. Good shooting, good passing, a really good player. Then in the left forward position, we have a player that I didn't really use too often, but is a good player. I didn't notice how good his stats were. 91 pace, 83 dribbling, good shooting, good passing. Now, I'm going to really quickly show you the striker, and then I'll tell you other variants of the ways you can change the squad again too. Now, Paulo Dybala upgraded, fantastic card. 87 pace, 83 shot, 89 dribbling. Fantastic left-footed little player, so solid. Now, if you're not a fan of Dybala or can't afford him, you can go for Morata, Baka or Niang. These three will all work in the squad. Baka, of course, will get the strong link with Cuadrado still, and Niang will get a link with both of the left and right forwards, so that's another way you can do it. If you don't want to pay the cost of Pogba, this is one way I found you could do it. You could put in Vancouver, I think that's how you say his name, in central defensive mid or right centre mid. Put Salah at right forward, and then put Doumbia or Niang up front. These are two other ways that you can do it. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this squad. There's a lot of versatility that you can do. But personally, if you can afford it, I think this is one of the best ways to have such an OP squad. Now that we've got that team, I'm going to go ahead and get into a game and see if it is as good as it honestly looks, because I think it looks incredible. Okay, this is the team we're coming up against. It's a standard Bundesliga team. I'm surprised it's got Draxler at left mid. A few probably better choices you could have gone for there, but in general, standard. Honestly, if you're going to go German Wolfsburg, why not just go for Schürrle? Get a bit of Schürrle in the left mid. The pace, I love it. But anyway, we're going to get straight stuck into the game and hopefully get a good win. Di Maria with the skill pass. Cuadrado's through. Oh, what a save. He's got Neuer in goal. I didn't actually notice that. It's going to be hard to score. No matter how good our team is, it is still going to be very tricky to get the goal past Neuer, of course. He is away here, but Butland is quick off the line. And Bellerin blocks the second shot. Butland has been so consistent for me already. He's pulled off quite a few big moments. So we go into the second half and it is still 0-0. Honestly, I'm not too upset. He's got Boateng and he's got Neuer, both who are stunting almost any attack. Doesn't make it easy, but we're still gonna have a good go. Oh, if I'd taken it around the Boateng there, but I still think our team is playing really well. That was stupid of me to bring that last player up, but yeah, considering some of the talents he's got in his squad and the price I imagine he paid, I feel like the team are putting up a good fight here. Hecker's there from Cuadrado. He's still running with it. Still running with it. Oh, so close. Socrates getting the deflection there on the corner. Right, Pogba, play that ball over to Matuidi. Got a few options here. I'm going to dink it over. Di Maria, early cross. And Tep. Oh, Neuer, go away, man. It's actually ridiculous. Neuer is stopping everything. I feel like the only problem so far is that we haven't got that little bit of luck that you need. Just for one of your shots just to creep in, or just that little extra bit that's so important. Like this, right? No, come on, get the rebound. Finally, we beat Neuer. It took a rebound after all the chances we had. Finally, we get the goal we need. Cuadrado really has been the best player on this team, but I don't want to let this go, so I need to keep my concentration. Attack, no! Oh, Butland, what a save! He's onside. Let's play it again. Dybala! There we go, 2-0. Easy as that. That's all it took. As soon as we got the first, the floodgates were bound to open. He was going to start getting panicked. Oh, lovely play by Di Maria. I'm going to whip this in with Dybala. Oh, he's gone for a Rabona cross. Oh, hit it and tap. There we go. I wanted him tap. I don't know how long my camera's not been recorded. I've just noticed then as I scored the goal. But Ntep here, I wanted him to overhead kick it. That would have been so good. But the ball's ended up in the back of the net. Dybala with the Rabona cross, the cheek of it. And there we go, boys. That is the end of that. A really comfortable win in the end. A nice 3-0. The team, honestly, is so decent. Also, I don't know how long my camera wasn't recording for, but at least the microphone was. But anyway, boys, I hope you did enjoy it. Smash that like button. Don't forget to check out FootWager app in the description down below. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.